was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Chanel Adams and I'm from Athlone.
Isaac Carr, also known as Brother Breadlocks.
I am Russ Gareth Prince, and I'm from Cape Town. I've been a Rastafari for the past 27 years.
My name is Bilkiz. I'm from the Mowbray area.
Ras Benjamin from Athlone.
I'm Sister Lucille. I'm from Mitchells Plain area.
I'm Sister Charlene. I'm from Mitchells Plain.
Kim Jones, medicine woman on Green Market Square.
Rastafari is a conception of the heart. That's even for me, my basis where I started with Rastafari. And it also is Africa-centric liberty. An ancient word for Africa is also Ethiopia. So for me, it's also in Rastafari we becoming knowledge holders. We like, and also indigenous knowledge holders and practitioners of this knowledge.
We've been portrayed as a bunch of puffers that sit on the yard, and that's what we do. We puff. We do nothing else. And in that, our youths are now suffering because that is the profiling when they see dreads out there. You know, immediately a police van drives past a child with dreadlocks, it stops. You get pat down. Who wants that from the youth? I surely don't. You know, we're getting to a point where, firstly, maybe we need to educate the mass on what is Rastafari.
Because Rastafari are those that's unapologetic about who we are, and the fact that we are very vocal about rejecting what we call the Babylonian ways, and about being proud about adopting ancient simplistic ways. We are being targeted because of that. You understand? So within society, we're being made out the scapegoats for the problems that exist within society, whereas our way of life is the solution to the problems.
I have had some personal experience with the police on a few occasions. Very close-minded, not really wanting to hear where it is we're coming from and understanding our issues, you know. But I was humiliated many times. I was brutalized a few times. Embarrassed. They don't really want to see that we have good hearts and good people, you know. It happened too many times, and actually 1 or 2 times in front of my kids, and that was very embarrassing for me, being humiliated in front of my daughters.
It's always like a big eye, like, you know, like the paparazzi is always on us, like Rastas, and we use ganja as a holy herb. It's like something very sacred to us. Why they need to like brutalize us for that? Because we don't smoke ganja to get like goofed or puffed. We're using it for some spiritual or cultural thing, you know. So for us, it's like you're gunning us down with the things that is useful to our religion or our culture.
It's a very crucial point for us in time now, with the subject of ganja being so highlighted in mainstream media and the rest of the world, that general society now is, in an indirect way and in a very direct way, riding on the fundamental core of our faith, which is the sacramental usage of cannabis. Just because of the movements of the world, a lot of our own people is now feeling that, listen, the government doesn't want to take on the subject, so they are going to follow what's happening in the rest of the world and, you know, go with the commercialization and the advertising of cannabis could be used by just about everybody. We as a community, I think personally for ourselves, our youth, we completely discouraged from smoking the herb out of a faith-based context, because we find that the generalization of the smoking of cannabis can have a negative effect as well.
It's not only the police that is brutalizing INI. The community outside is also discriminating upon INI, and then it goes on to brutality. You know, if I'm on a train and the security guards walk past everyone, but they stop in front of me, Rasta, I want to search you. Then I ask them, what made you act on that? do we fit a certain profile
Exactly.
Yes.
for them to see, like, look, if we search this man, the chances of him carrying Kambagap Kanin is big. And often I eventually I have to submit to them. Even if I argue with him, now I can go to the police station, they can search me there, and I'm on my way somewhere. I don't want to still go via a police station. So they end up searching me, not finding anything. But that public, everyone is now seeing that the Rasta was isolated from the whole everyone. They just came to the Rasta man now. So this is also some of the personal experiences I'm talking about. But a lot of other I has gone through that same thing. Even in a crowd of people, they see this Rasta. Let's go search him.
In the government, they say police need to protect and to serve I or the people of the country. I wonder what is Rasta then? If they need to serve the people, what is Rasta? Are we animals? Are we ornaments?
Like once I have a personal experience, I was like by my ghetto, and they know I'm a Rasta. They was at my house before. They know they're gonna get my puff sensi to when I have my praying hours and I burn my sacrifice. They know that, but yet they come into my house like they want to turn everything upside down, and they know they're only gonna get my personal, and that goes with my religion. They know they're gonna get that. Yeah, even in previous, like, Anais Naya Bingi, women, children, and men. Even in our church, they can come in, they can come brutalize I, and they know we are peaceful people. We are one love people. So, what is it that they have? Like I say, they use us every time as a target, but yet they know there is more. We healing the nation. We calming. Some people come now forward for ganja hemp oil. They referred by the doctors. Go to the Rastaman. Go to the herbal man.
We got to express our own definition of cannabis or ganja or kasha, as I will explain, because we find that it's most crucial for us as a community to self-define ourselves in the context of the bigger community. You know, so I think this thing around police brutality and oppression from society, we are going to say what is happening now, because the world needs to know that this is a community of peace-loving people.
Just the judgment, sister, you know. You can't even go into a supermarket and go and shop for your family or just walk around. You always are judged wherever you go. Stigmatized with the fact that you sell cannabis for a living, and it might not necessarily be like that, you know. Some of us are intellectuals. The brother here has been to university. He's finished up many degrees, you know. The sister over here works with herbs. She heals people every day. This mama over here, I've known her for so many years, and it's the first time that I've seen her today in 9 years, you know. So this is also bringing sisters together on another level, I suppose. But we've always been discussing certain issues about what is the way forward, how it is we can be, as Rasta women, taken a little bit more seriously, you know. Because this lady over here also, she heals people on a daily basis. But people would run to the homeopath, pay 9 to 1,000 rand, and take the homeopath a bit more serious than what they'll take us that have all got collective knowledge here. So that's a bit sad.
90% of the people coming to my store are European. They come from afar, and they know exactly what it is that they are looking for when they are coming, because they are doing their research before they even get here. And that's actually sad.
It's sad.
It's very sad, because I would think that our people would be the first person I would love is for my own people to come and buy, you know, but they mock us. Every time they walk past our stall, they're the people that mock me the most. When I start burning anything, they're like, they're the ones that would say like Satanism is going on
Yeah,
here,
Mtagati,
Mtagati, all of those things. Our own people, not the Europeans. Once that scent actually becomes very inviting to Europeans when they smell it, whereas with our own people, it revolts them. They don't know if they fit in to the society because they want to fit into a more Western society. So they'd rather mock our people, mock us, and that is where also where the police brutality come in, because they can see that, if your own people are doing it to you, then it's very easy for us to target you as well. So if the police see it and the greater community out there see that, but your own people is doing this to you, so they become like, you know what, I can do it to you as well. And that's where it comes in, because now they're not standing united with us. They're like, burn them, crucify them.
It happens just now when we walk up here. We're coming across the road and the Sakman is busy packing his house because the law enforcement is standing there. He's just making an honest living. And now the little kraai is burning there. A colored woman come and like, oh, Jere, wat gaat hier aan? Oh, sis. I'm like, oh my God, lady, this is ancient. It's something your grandmother used to burn in your house. It healed you years back. You're ancient people. Why are you doing that?
Self-hate. My sister, self-hate. You were taught to hate your skin color, the way you look, your lips, your medicines, your ways of doing things. All of those you were taught to look down on those. So now here comes the Rastaman and he say, no, but go on with your tobacco. I want my green or my brown stuff. That's what I want to smoke. And I've got a reason why I smoke that. You can't even give yourself one or two good reasons why you smoke cigarettes, but you want to come and look down upon me, who's burning something that's got reference, something that's got a story to it.
So the truth is, all that we're coming to declare is that you shall no longer define us. We define ourselves. And for the police to want to brutalize us, and use us as just mere numbers and statistics on their arrest records, is breaking the fundamental cause of humanity. And that is what we're addressing. We're going to the courts now with I. We are going to support him, We are going to say that the highest law in the land, which is the Constitution, is being violated on a daily basis by you, South Africa, or you, Africa, you, as the globe, because of what we represent. And all we represent is truth, man. So if truth is such a thing that you want to wipe out, then good luck to you.
We trust that righteousness must triumph. We don't give up on that. So the right must rule. So we know it might take time, but the goodness is on our side. Right is on our side.
We want to be free, to practice our way of life, and that they know that ganja is part of our religion, and that we will stop being criminalized. We're not criminals. We're job-fearing people.
My dream, to end off, is for our identity not to be lost.
My vision or my dream for the future is that I would like Mr. Policeman to stop brutaling our Rastafarian people.
And I dream and I vision for the way forward, as I said, is to stand together and show the world out there what Rasta is about.
I vision is Rastafari is the past, Rastafari is the present, Rastafari will be the future.
My vision is to green up Africa from Cape to Cairo.
My vision, my dream. I think unity.
My dream, my vision, my dream is for the sisters and the brothers here to continue with the good work,
And I dream for our people is, you see, this brutality that Aina face today is the brutality that Aina people also faced before. And still, there's communities up in the Kalahari that is also being persecuted because those indigenous people are partaking on this like spiritual herb. This is a very special herb among the many other different herbs, this is a herb that wasn't brought here by the Europeans. It was here before the Europeans arrived here, and it was practiced for thousands of years.
Yeah, Z, you should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.